All right, Kyle here with Kyle at Conventions. I'm here with Ellen Mann.
Howdy.
So we're here at your booth. You've written a few books. You have family that's written books. You have books written by other people. There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on. I'm an author for kids' books. I write for the little kids and sort of that middle grade and young adult. My sister is C.J. Peterson. She writes for big people and for little people. And because we're sisters and we have several friends that were authors and kind of needing help getting started, we started Texas Sisters Press. And so over the last couple of years, we've published big people books and little people books and just helped new authors discover the world of publishing. Because it can be a pretty daunting thing when you're brand new at it and you don't really know what you're doing. Because we were there once where, we were new at it and didn't know what we were doing.
That's really cool. And you've got a lot of great books here. There's a lot to list, so I won't list them all. But one in particular was The Nightmare King. What's that one about?
The Nightmare King is a fantasy for sort of that middle grade to young adult reader. It's about a brother and a sister who travel to the land of dreams to rescue someone they love from the dungeon of the Nightmare King. And what we don't tell kids, so kids, plug your ears, is that there's a few life lessons in the book. You're smarter than you think you are. You're braver than you think you are. Do the right thing even when it's hard. And so originally the story started as a short story for me writing to my niece and my nephew.
Oh, really cool.
That's how it started, was a brother and a sister.
Yeah, kind of like how Tolkien started with The Hobbit, writing his first
Yeah,
kid.
not that I would ever put myself in that category, but yeah, and that was the spark of the idea, because it was like, how do I communicate some of these things to these two little creatures that I love?
Mm-hmm.
And now they're grown people and have kids of their own. So it's really, really cool that this turned into a book, and it's turning into a series, working on sequels. Life gets in the way of writing sometimes, but
Yes.
but it's tons of fun, and I also love to write for those little ones that are just beginning to read. I'm so excited about getting kids to use their imagination and learning to read, because as we all know, all the academic studies say, if a kid learns to read, then they're going to be set for life.
Yes.
They're lifetime learners. And so anything I can do to help kids be excited about reading just is awesome for me.
That's really cool. If anybody can't make it down to Comic Conroe this weekend, where can they find you or more of your publishing?
Well, they can find me at Mann, M-A-N-N, Writes, WRITES.com, manwrites.com.
Okay.
They can go to TexasSistersPress.com. They can go to CJPetersonWrites.com.
Okay.
And they can find out all about us and some of the authors that we've published through Texas Sisters Press. They're some of the most creative people that we've been able to work with. Just delightful books for little kids and great books for adults too.
That's really cool. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Kyle.